The annual Seattle King County Free Healthcare Clinic is calling for volunteers. For the last 5 years, the free clinic at the Seattle Center has treated more than 20,000 men, women, and children in need of medical, dental, and vision care. The volunteers who help out are the backbone of this 4-day clinic happening in mid-February. Doctors, dentists, ophthalmologists, and associated specialists work alongside those without medical training.
We have a wide variety of backgrounds of people that come. A lot of them are holding down multiple jobs, just trying to make ends meet. Some of them even have health insurance, but it's just the catastrophic level where the deductibles and copays are so high, it's just out of reach. And some of the services aren't even covered by their health insurance. They come from all across the state of Washington. Anyone is welcome. Volunteers feel a renewed sense of energy and hope after coming out of this. A lot of the healthcare providers got into this business to help people, and they get to reconnect with those roots and those principles and ideals.
That's Project Director Julia Colson. She says that volunteers walk away from this event with gratitude for having participated. Anyone in a medical profession or supporting role and non-specialized volunteers are needed to set up, to organize, and efficiently move these patients through the process. For more information on how you can help or volunteer, go to seattlecenter.org/volunteers to register online, or call the Seattle Center at 206-615-1835.
That is such a great program.